My name is Emmanuel Oritsejafor. I am the chair of political science and a professor in political science and public policy. Generally, what has been going on in Nigeria is there have been a major security breakdown in Nigeria. And the security breakdown in Nigeria is as a result of the incursion of a terrorist group called Boko Haram, who has taken hold of, at some point, most part of northeastern Nigeria and northwestern Nigeria with the abduction of young girls. Boko Haram as a group is a terrorist group which is simply responding to the idea of trying to infuse some religious philosophy that Western values are wrong, and perhaps the only way to get the attention of the Nigerian establishment, particularly the political elite in Nigeria, is by abducting young people. This is a fundamentalist group, and religious fundamentalists typically, take a different alternative in addressing social, economic, political issue by at times targeting soft targets. And the soft targets for the Boko Haram group are these young girls. The structure of and the proximity of some of these countries and the fact that they have a very weak national borders make it very easy for groups to walk in and out. And therefore, it's very, very difficult to determine whether Boko Haram actually originates in Nigeria or whether it originates in Cameroon or Chad or Niger. What makes this very different from the Maitazini Islamic fundamentalist reaction in the 70s is that this particular group is targeting soft targets rather than going after the Nigerian authorities like the police or the military itself. The dimension, it's quite different. The extent of its size is very, very difficult to predict. Where the support may be coming from, may come from various areas. We have to also examine the internal security in Nigeria. Are they getting support from some elements in Nigeria? Who are these elements? And to what extent have they been able to make it easy for them to penetrate the Nigerian security? And that's the key. There's so many unanswered questions. And to me, I think part of it is because of the broad depth, the depth of this group. The important thing is being educated about the issues and being conscious about what this is all about. It's not about just Islam or Christianity. It's about global security. It's about human security, human element of global security. It's about the national and the political element of it. And therefore, for the sake of humanity, we have to be conscious of the challenges that other countries are facing, because when one issue affects one country, it's likely to affect us all. We live in a global community, so there's a clear interconnectedness in terms of some of these crises. Therefore, as citizens of America, citizens of the world, we have to raise our voice up and say it is wrong, it's inhumane, and this is what we support. We support the freedom of these young girls. We support the fact that we as humans want to see other young people live a full-fledged, free life and be happy without the infringement, forced coercion of young girls. As a father of a young lady myself, it's very, very important. It's just not a thing that we can just address just by sitting back in the comfort of our homes and wondering what's next. We have to be engaged, we have to be involved through our churches, through several other civic organizations like the YMCA and so on and so forth. And I think, we really have to hold our hands together and understand that what's going on in Nigeria is not, we are not immune from it as well. So we have to be part of that global community to address human security.